Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of August 4th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed and sharing with others. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated, and I do thank you. All right. And the wheel. So something's about to change for you, or it just has. Things are definitely going full circle. You know, this is luck, karma, life cycle change, a turning point in your life. Something has just occurred or is about to, and it's faded. You've had your shares of ups and downs. You wanted things to change. You've been asking and praying and hoping and, you know, trying different things. And then all of a sudden, you finally hit that right button and there it is, right before your eyes. So definitely it's about to change for you in a big way. And the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely saving, looking into your finances. You know, you've been nurturing this. You've been making progress going forward. You've been working hard at protecting what you've earned to the best of your ability. Trying to pay off the extra bills. Trying to make things in your life more smoothly. And change things at the same time. So something's coming that is going to allow you to invest for your future. And to award yourself a little thing that makes you feel that it was all worth it and, you know, can see the rainbow out there for yourself. And the Fool, willing to start over. You know, realizing time is going, whether you're moving or not. But this is a new beginning, you know, that's not only possible, but it's presenting itself and will increase your finances, your life going forward, you know, and you're doing it with blind faith. You're understanding it's time to go on a new adventure, a new opportunity, something that gives you a giddy up in the morning, makes you happy, makes you feel like you're on the right direction, the right course. And you haven't felt that in a while, but you've already got this opportunity. And you know it will make you happy. You just don't quite realize how happy yet. But you're about to find out very shortly. And the Chariot. Look at you taking charge. Really making the next opportunity count. You're moving forward. You're taking action. You have the willpower, desire, and control. And you're making this happen. You're taking finally that step that you have been procrastinating about for quite some time. And you've decided, why not? This is also trips for some of yous. You know, so you're making sure your vehicles are all running correctly. Everything's tiddly-boo. And just taking short trips to different places. Seeing things you've always wanted to see. New adventures. But you're definitely making progress moving forward here for yourself this week. And the Four of Rods. Beautiful. Happy home, happy life. Things are going forward. You're celebrating. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. So this is like a homecoming. You know, people understand who you are, where you are, and accept you as you are. So you are really feeling like you've come home. This could be a marriage proposal for some of you, a new home in a new community. And you're celebrating that because it makes you feel you've finally found where you want to be and who you want to be around. And that in turn fulfills that part of the obligation in your life and fills you up enough to move into the new direction for yourself. And the Death card, yeah, you've learned from your past mistakes. And you're willing to move on. You are realizing you need to make change. So this is the ending in order for this new beginning, this change, this transformation. You know, an ending of a cycle has just happened or about to. And you're realizing now it's your turn to shine. You need to step up and move out and do what you got to do for your future. And you're leaving things, people, and places behind. You've thought about it, you dreamt about it, but you never really taken action on it. Well, this is the week that you're not doing that anymore. You're actually following through on what it is you want to do. And it hasn't been an easy decision for you, but you know if you don't cut the ties and help yourself here, you will forever wonder. So you're letting go of things from the past. And the Swords. 9 of Swords. So definitely over-stressing, over-analyzing. You know, you've worn yourself out to pure exhaustion, overthinking things. You know, stressing, worrying, fretting. You know, all the negative things that go through everybody's heads. And now you just want to get off that merry-go-round and start afresh again. And the only way you know you can do that is by moving on, letting things from your past go to the past so that you can move into your future. And the Empress, definitely in the right place at the right time. You know, the Empress has got your back. She's helping you to see your future. And you can see it very clearly now. Something that you don't normally do very often. You know, but once you make a choice to do something, being the fire sign that you are, you get going on it. You know, you don't leave it sit there for too long. You can't really just sit still. You need to accomplish something. You need to achieve things. And you always have growth on the mind. Like, always want to be doing something. You want to see things achieve and go forward. And the only way you know any of that will happen for you, you need to take action. So you are really in a position this week to look clearly at your future. Putting the seeds down, watching them grow, understanding that it's going and it's growing actually quite quickly for you, for your future. And you're feeling more relaxed, in charge of it. You know, you're not really worried about how to keep achieving your dreams. No, you already know how to do that. Once you let go of the things from the past, then you can step into the future with more security and feeling vigor in your steps and your walk, and you're off and running again. You haven't done that for a while in a very long time for yourself. You've always not chosen to sit too long, you know, but there's communication here, there's clarity and drive to get going. And the 2 of Pentacles. So definitely moving forward for yourself. Understanding things are changing. Your life is changing. A whole new way of doing something. My cat's into something in the corner and I don't know what she's doing. So sorry, I walked away from the mic. But anyhow, definitely the 2 of Pentacles. Things are coming more in balance in your life. Things are really starting to open up for you. You can see that, you know, everybody can balance out their own stuff. You don't need to keep doing things in order to get things done. You can achieve your own dreams and balance out your life. Not so much stress and worry trying to figure out how you're going to do something, how you're going to achieve something. You're finally stepping back. And it ain't easy. You know, you're maintaining control. You have things in balance. But it's coming at a cost to you. And you're realizing that as well. So you're learning to stop trying to balance everything in your life all the time. And correct it after it happens. Not trying to fix it before it happens. Or let things happen naturally and see what's the outcome of it. Instead of always trying to course correct it before it takes root or happens. And the Temptress. So definitely moving in a good direction. You got a good state of mind. You're thinking of your future. And you've just began to try this. A new way of doing things. Finding the balance and harmony and just stepping back a little bit. You know, being more sensible with yourself, because there's only one of you. So you got to find the meaning for yourself to help yourself calm down at the end of the day. You know, set yourself more relaxed. Maybe you take up some meditation here, but you need to take things a little slower. Six of Swords. So you're on the bandwagon of moving for many of you. Starting fresh, moving on to calmer shores, starting something new somewhere else, leaving behind the past. You know, lock, stock, and barrel. Moving away, changing things, a total change here. Moving on to something better for yourself instead of feeling like where you're at, you're just going in circles. You know, you're never really getting out of it. And you want to move on to calmer shores where you're not feeling like you're always stressed and worried and going against the current and not appreciated, but forever struggling. You don't want to do that anymore. You want to move over there on that dream, try and start again and see what happens. You're willing to put that out there. And once you take those steps and move away from all that you've already been so familiar with the cycle, it's going to change your state of mind. If this is a financial move, it's going to be better for you because not only are you going to make more financial opportunities for yourself someplace else, it's going to pay you more for less stress and work. And what a luxury that would be. And you're realizing that it's all about setting yourself free going forward. Understanding where your opportunities are lying is over there, not where you're at. And the Eight of Cups, definitely letting go. Understanding it's time to cut something out of your life. Let it go. It's been a disappointment and time to abandon it. Make that withdrawal. Walk away, leave something behind. You've put time, energy, money, effort, so much into that. It's, wore yourself almost weary and sick. But you're realizing you need to stop that. You need to get off that merry-go-round, end that cycle, and begin fresh over there. It's hard for you to come to that decision, but you know in your heart of hearts that it's true. So you're finally coming to grips with it. And you're going now on to calmer, better shores for yourself, leaving behind what doesn't serve you, which you cannot fix or undo. You can just learn from and move forward on. And that's how you're rolling with this. Look at that. Oh, Eight of Swords. God love you. You know, you've had too much negative thoughts in yourself, in your life right now. And it's really taking you down quite a few notches. And you don't want to do that anymore. You want to get away from this. This could have been self-imposed from years ago. Somebody said something negative to you, or your upbringing, or, just how you feel about yourself. But you're changing that here. You're realizing that take the blindfolds off, make these decisions, and go forward. And that's what you're doing. You're releasing yourself from your past, moving into your future here, finally releasing what you cannot change. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you a fairy card, but yours are all about moving on, changing your direction, trying something totally new with your life, to have a dream that you desire. An emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. Isn't that all the truth? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.